Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. E don done. E no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for wey you don help we for share this program. Yeah! God bless you. Fambolo and Kushebo, how you doing? I hope say you don't get wonderful day today, okay? And today, of course, not Tuesday. Today not Tuesday?
Pause.
2 days. Or Tuesday, how do you call it?
Both. Anyway you choose.
Okay. And call them both here. Anyway, today we get plenty things them, but I'm not thinking are exciting things them we do inside the program today. Except for one, but all the other one them get for do it. You know, livelihood, the way how then they treat people them, and all of them things and they. If I can remember fine when this government say human capital, and they're not a joke. They're not a joke with nurses them, you know, the frontline workers them. I mean, medical practitioners them, teachers them paid and salary and all of them things and they. And members inside the manifesto then talk say they want for make sure say they empower women and youth, you know, for make sure say they team up like real people them in our society. But what we they see now, we see say allegation they go on concerning the permanent secretary at the Ministry of Health and in team as they go fet one doctor. We're pulling phone for video where they may try for intimidate the cleaner them na Connaught Hospital. Well, I think the other parts we can always tell you say pay attention to different things them. When person they talk, pay attention. That's not so in fact, apart from any other thing, I respect. When big person they talk, listen to and I they understand. Well, we find out say the how they call her secretary to the president, okay, is school Maada Bio on price control. But what did that mean? How it happen? Maada Bio campaign on price control. It campaign on the APC say they make the waiting price of rice with the 60,000 under Atijan Kaba and then they left on 200,000. So all of the one and they then blame them on the government. But Keketoma don't come out in a different style and don't tell we say in boss not understand what they talk. But this it looks with me past all to me, brother.
Why? You surprised?
Sort of, because I feel say they're all for the speak with one voice, one mind and all. But if that one they say this, that one they see that one day, it's like then just the ad for expose themselves every now and then.
For sure you say we since then they capture them every day, every minute.
Well,
so you're not surprised.
Okay, well, if you say so, I agree. If you say so, I agree. Well, what did it go on? Na Connaught Hospital. But what thing they happen there, my brother? You know you read the news them?
Well, I can tell people for me, I don't hear it.
Fambo. I know say plenty of you go don't see the video them where they come out na Connaught, eh? Plenty of you go don't hear the news. Usai, we find out say even the one they waiting at the Ministry of Health, where they before Powell body business, then they go now and go fetch doctor them. For sake of where they want for expose some of the things them where they do to them, where for them are not good at all. Me this tear so it look like say how they call them, thing on the pass water. I know you know make I able to understand again. Thing don't really the pass water.
You can understand because now the new direction.
Wow. Well, this one, I say this is so ego sobotio. Anyway, so let we begin with this one quick one. Let we go na Connaught Hospital. Let we see waiting or how it like day. You know, today we basically look at Connaught. All the different things that will come up. You know, we add we own day, and then we go now to the press secretary and Maada Bio. As they say, not the talk, it's like say they were two. Now they not the rights for that day, but it's like say one no look the take to in company. One person don't begin come out na hand. So we get for look into all of them things a day for see waiting the happen. But in the meantime, I want let we first of all please let we listen to this song and then we come back just now.
Unite Africa. Let's make our continent a better place. This is Queen City. We want peace in Africa. I see the children, they might crying. We want love in Africa. And the love we all need. We want peace in Africa. I see the children, they might crying. We want love in Africa.
Fellow Australian.
And the love we all need.
My question to you is,
we don't want no fighting. We don't want no killing. All we want is peace. We don't want no war. We don't want no fighting. We don't want no killing. All we want is peace. Africa is the cuddle of life. Let we stop the fussing and strife. If we can come together, show love to one another, Africa will be alright. We want peace in Africa. I see the children, they might crying. We want love in Africa. And the love we all need. We want peace in Africa. I see the children, they might crying. We want love in Africa. And the love we all need. Love your brothers and sisters, cause that's the only way. Hey, Africans, we are one. Be you black or white, so let's unite, cause that's the only way. Hey, the more we unite, the more we get brighter. Hey, if we stop all the fight, shall we go to
Well, yes, welcome back. This one they call Africa and by Queen City. Alright, so let me see what in the happen. Yeah. Now we'll go inside the first issue of the day and we'll go and take one interview where they been do with one of the cleaner them na Connaught Hospital. Interestingly, now one of the SLPP. In fact, two of the SLPP supporters them, strong supporters them, now then go interview this particular person. I want to listen to this interview and let you make something out of this. By the way, the man voice where where they behind the camera. Now that particular voice where been they sell that where they make that advert for the Ashobi for go launch the Lunge Bridge. Remember that voice there? That popular voice. Now para Lunge Bridge and make in your name. Now I do this interview. I want to pay attention. Quick one. Let me listen to this. We'll come back just now.
Unite Africa. Let's make our continent a better place.
my question to you is, the place dirty. Then get paper they pay name audit. The reason why I can't because they say they not pay una for 6 months. Now I say when me I go ask why they know what is the problem. Because I get for go to minister. Okay? But because they not they pay una, now that make una not they clean?
Yes, ma'am. Not so 6 months, but now 1 year now, 12 months, they need to work out there. And we all get family. When the customer get 2 picking, 3 picking, get in West Naples, then they take care. If you go good 11 to 12 months, they know you pay you. We say they expect, say, to feed the family. They go make it talk to a woman and say, you know, listen.
Okay, so waiting.
Okay, we're very sorry. Waiting at the issue, we will find out. Let's see again. Wow. Okay, basically, let's see. Let's do another thing again, please. We need for this thing no need for court because it gets very, very important things them way you want to come up with. Very important things them. So please, very sorry about that one day. Let me go back and be and come to you, yeah?
My question to you is, the place dirty. Then get paper they when in audit. The reason why I can't hire, because they say they not pay una for 6 months. Now I say when me I go ask why they know what is the problem. Because I get for go to minister. Okay? But because they know they pay una, now that make una not they clean?
Yes, ma'am. Not so 6 months. When I 1 year now, 12 months, they need to work out there. And we all get family. When the customer get 2 picking, 3 picking, get your wife now, who's 90 take care. If you got a good 11 to 12 months, they know you pay you. We say they expect, say, to feed the family. They go make it up to you, woman, and yourself, you know, go listen.
Okay, so what's in the problem? Why they say they know they pay una?
Okay, they say they pay by quarters. After 3 months, then they pay. And then at 6 months now, they double the quarter they pay. Take to 1 year. Then they carry the promise una say, una work this month. When the month done, me go can pay una. If you not go pay una, me they take me money and pay una because waiting and me get the company. With the abide, with the work. Say any 10 months done, that the test story they come, alala they come.
But would that na una? Would that they tell una this?
Nah.
Till of don't show me.
Ajay, when I the head of the cleaning.
What's the name?
Ajay.
RJ 9 at the head of the cleaning. Okay, now, for more this year begin happen, because the last time, I witnessed one of SLPP Daddy Kana, Mr. Yaya Khan. He made the same issue, instead we get patient now, though he go to the extent, he pull money out of your pocket. He give some of the workers them, say so let them clean the place. But they're not doing. Don't then continue for do the same thing, and today back don't can dirty the all over. So for more this year happen, we don't meet any authority, do I then responsible like the Minister of Health and Sanitation?
Yes, sir. The minister, we don't care, we don't come talk to me, say no patients, he don't take over. He make sure say salary they get her. But from where in top that he goes, no see nothing like that.
Okay.
So the workers, if una get conscience, it don't promise una say it do. Why would I not go do the cleaning? Why would I not go continue for do the cleaning for the people then they serve the salon people then for make the place decent? That because in the end una feel say una go get una money. I don't care what. So when I just they can't sit down or make the place continue for the nasty, then everybody begin get sick. This is the problem I have where I come. Because when I come, I was very angry for talk or would I be up. But 2 rights now they make 1 wrong. If una they left una also una say una they can't work. And una not they do and the place starts. So una go expect for get paid for this month or for this day? No. Because una not do the job. And they might as well go get somebody in he come, then they cut up at today's pay. Is that fair game? If I want to do that right now, I go take somebody in that seat. Okay. I say with the permission of the minister, I want to make them clear the whole corner today. But today the workers they wait they come and not pay them. Okay. How does that happen?
Make a car inside the man. I'm sorry. You say if you not go past almost one, they you still afford that.
One thing where I tell you, I went to school of nursing.
Okay.
I tell you now. I went to school of nursing.
Yes.
I worked at this hospital before I go abroad. When they in the give we start and they delay for 5 months because this is just the system. But in the end, then they pay we back. We not go say because they know they pay we not go take care of the patients. I worked in Ward 10, Ward 9, and I know the system. They're not being the pay we, but in the end, still of them they give we back pay. That is your right. You're entitled to it. But when they can't work, when the man say tell dog, tell the bro, they blame maybe they come. If when they complain, say they know they pay una, then when they can't work and sit down, and the place they dirty, and the place they get nasty, do you expect to get a back pay? I will give chance to answer.
Yes, I expect because waiting do I don't work with money done. I expect if they don't pay me, they don't want me set up to go out. I don't mind. But make them pay me 1 year, that way will be
okay, listen.
You're right.
Okay, listen. Okay, listen. You say you get right. If they pay you, it will do the work, not so. Okay, well now, let me make an unclear to you now. If the minister take now the responsibility, or this mommy take the responsibility, he pay people them, then can clean the dirty, then check the 6 months or the 12 months una don't work for. Then cut them from this dirty they don't see now. Then cut them from una salary, una go happy with that?
How they go cut me salary?
No, listen, because dirty then has evidence. Dirty then has evidence. If they can't say then they pay una now. Okay, this dirty they are now so. Let them call person they can clean this dirty here. Una say una don't work for 12 months, exactly. They not pay una. Okay, now let person can do the cleaning. This dirty all over there now. Let them pull this dirty out of this hospital. You understand? Then sit down and then calculate the 6 months what una don't talk about. No, they don't come to dirty. Then they cut her from that 6 months then and this dirty they don't pull now. They pay them people then. They will go happy for that.
That's not the right thing.
I'm not the right thing.
I'm not the right thing.
But why dirty they now?
Wait, I'm not the right thing. What you make cannot work because they not give pay me. Pay me na me work. I dey do am. But right now they don't get right for take any other person for work here.
Okay.
Na me dey work. Make them pay me at the work. Now they pay me at the work.
Okay, but what is dirty there now? It's good for the image of the government or it's good for the image of the Sierra Leoneans there?
It's good for them.
It's good for them.
Because if they pay me, I do me work.
Okay. Well, this one, the minister get for take this responsibility. Now they lost in job.
Okay, yes, sir. We say we no get problem with that.
Okay.
We want to make the whole salon for nobody.
Okay. Okay. Okay, because the law maker then they. If you don't work some side, they not pay you. Do I responsible go down to the law? Not to
say. We don't go to station. We don't go Minister of Labour. We don't Canada. We don't see nothing.
The Minister of Labour self aware about this.
They are aware of this.
The Minister of Labour. Okay.
They all are aware of
Okay, well, like the law can say, I can't call the Minister of Labour back. Let's ask if he yes, he aware about this one. I can't call him back.
Well, my people, this now in the happen inside we yard right now we don't know really what to make this for go like how it goes so. But when I make we begin to this woman we first do the interview with people. As the beginning interview say, income for Kano waiting at the problem. And it's so nice, the man when he meet, when he go interview, I really like somebody like this. Because he talk like a man and he talk like somebody who gets sense. And he talk like say, he really show not to talk like say, he show say he gets sense past the two full stem. We go meet him or go interview him. You know, one thing we can always say now, this government, this particular SLPP, New Direction government, may people them, how the head them, a bunch of fools them, now so most of the supporters them, pack people fools them, now they eat. Because for anybody, we get sense, for anybody, we get focus, and good determination. No, they can't talk to any civil servant this way, where this woman can't talk to this man. So, you know, some of them people there, this woman, they need for show in face. Because some of them disgrace there, how they get now, we need for them know them by face. No, they get them voice no more. For me, we not go do mistake tomorrow. This kind of woman, may people now a big disgrace for this country, now a big shame for the nation. And somebody this will not even get this country at heart. Now real party begin as to what he can display on this interview. And it's so shamelessly they talk say in somebody who don't go oversee. Oh my goodness. Una we sabi this woman. We say he didn't oversee. Una we sabi na the same country where he say he come on. We really need to stand up and take action against this because then kind of they give people where they oversee bad name. Because the oversee where you they talk about self, we get small understanding but oversee. As waiting in the talk now, you know this woman a big fool like I don't know who's a copy or they're going to tell you no say this particular regime who they on a bunch of big fool them no hard feelings. I don't care what you take. You take me for or I you take me or I want call him. You say you know somebody who don't go church oversee. And then you ask somebody that kind of question they ask say if he feels say governments they able pay them because you they work on the dirty park like I park so You feel say government they pay you. If he decide now for go take another workers them for can't work, then pay and then cut pay you really get sense. You really talk. SLPP power. What did they go on? What really they go on? Me, I'm not able to understand. You know, all this where this woman can't display, it just can't disgrace itself and it leaders them where it is try for fed for. You know, them people they don't miss direction, Bambulen. Them people they are not actually know again, waiting there for even waiting that they even do for make them able gain with the people them again. Everybody just they do it do. Look the other fulu because I hear fulu when she born in begin, where it talk a voice like cricket, where it talk like somebody we get hot food now in months. Even in Creole for pronounce it na problem. SLPP, this party I don't make all the one the way we say because of this power, they for come on the village and left the work they do they can't put much for politics. Everybody on can turn journalists. Look the big full plus full waiting in the top. You know, when you listen to, I don't want to go deep into the interview, but when you listen to the interview, you really know see them people here, how the one the way they send them, they're full, themselves where they do that there, so they're full. The questions them where anybody ask them, the woman where say he come up overseas, they're not even relevant now. They're not even able to talk something where they make the man where they go interview when are the man at the place he able to dominate them all too because he gets sense past them. No the big fool they go talk but the minister, the government that not better government is somebody don't work for a whole year. We are not able to pay them. Don't want to talk to a big fool they go interview them. We then can't talk, I want to get no better talk when they talk. You know this interview when we listen and me ask one tell them what they tell you so I even lost of words. Because if not on media, then kind of plan one no more. I go know where they come out now. So talk to them.
If you lost of words, you talk so. If you not be lost of words, sorry for bidding now.
Honestly, let me tell you, all the time talk so I just talk out of this go on. You can lost of words.
I got away lost of words. I'm glad it be we lost of words because if not so then they are not be able to control you. But like you say, I like the guy with the interview. A very composed. You know, in right, in no waiting they do. You know, think of himself and think of the job as well. You know, like the person they say, the woman, one word he say, una no get conscience for no say una for clean. They say we don't work 1 year. We not get salary. Then you ask the person back if they not get conscience. What about the minister them where they pay double salary? They not get conscience for no say they want them where they work under themselves for get them salary, then get them family them. No month no day. Caretaker they boast na been to money say no month no day way then the past they not pay. But 1 year today, okay, lo look say this company we employ there na private company, lo take them that angle then. But if na private company, you not think say na the government's name, una wait for say una not they pay the company. Now that make una not get and talk to the company. But for this woman shamelessly they go talk say 1 year they not pay you. I work here that 6 months. You say you don't go overseas, you don't go enlighten yourself. Any months they pass, we be the work overseas where they not they pay you. You don't go overseas, you don't make your own, you don't come. Now other person they try for work and get your hand to mouth. Where the people they not work, they not do the cleaning work and all that thing, they wanna call them idlers. When they not work, then they try for beggar, you not call them idle ghetto boys. Now then they try for get your own living, una they deprive them. Now that the deputy finance minister sit on a radio, they talk say they pay them 2 months. In fact, in allowance where they give them, even pass in salary where they give them normal. But we see every day, frontline workers them, they cry for their salary, they not they pay them. 1 year, not to 12 days. 1 year? Eh boy. The mommy yourself, you forget, if you think like combra, eh? You forget conscience and no say if na yourself, you no go take her. Before that, they go threaten her. Say if they cut and pay money. I like what the guy say. He say, "Una pay me if you want to sack me." I like that word. They una pay her. Why una self? If na 100,000 self una they pay am per month. Now 1,200,000 and they pay and they go transform himself with other thing. Then I say something na 300,000 or okay the average rate right now na 600,000. Calculator le you pay a big pay am le una sack am. And then una not forget in end of termination benefit too. A big.
But pay yourself. They're not able to pay somebody his salary. Now end of service money they able to get.
They forget, eh?
Then people are not get focused, me brother. Honestly. They're not get focused.
The minister then they pay them.
Somebody now intimidated, they can't intimidate the man or the man of work and able to pay.
So one thing where they mean so much concern.
The one they say no, they say no, but can't talk big fool now. Where they talk people and the way they for argue big fully back.
So
not them full there.
then talk say they guide them for think if they not get conscience. So all we think they care about now the image of the government. They not care about the people and your welfare. If you not think say this could damage the image of the government, what about the person in pocket? You not think say add up the damage am? You not think say add up the damage in family in us? Now yes, so the other day, plenty of them the grumble say they not they pay them. That man they talk say for sleep safe na room, in woman not agree. In woman they cook in again because in woman they feel say that they pay the money and they go eat some na streets. 1 year you go the work no more. Who's kind idle business than they? You every now bad name that one they safe. Every day they say they work, but you know they count salary. Almost then they pay caretaker. Almost then they pay cameraman na state house. Almost then they pay double.
25
Minister them.
25 million. Ordinary cameraman, 25 million.
Then transform that into dollar. You say then they pay caretaker. Almost then they pay Ben Kelfala. Eh? What in this? Una sorry for the ordinary people then please. Okay, enough tap though. Let me watch this other one back here. The minister and in team, the permanent secretary, the Ministry of Health, then go na Connaught Hospital for go intimidate, force the cleaner them for clean, pauper them for clean. Say they go get then jam their head with one of the medical party, the doctor them now they place the. Low watch this video quick, we come back just now.
You know, the cleaners are having problem with the government, the Ministry of Health concerning their payments. So I just pulled out my phone, just did a record, and then someone that came to the delegation from the Ministry of Health said, oh, look at me. Now they wanted it, they take a video, go post on social media. So my assault was based on an assumption from some random person that was within the minister's group from the Ministry of Health saying that I want to post. And then the permanent secretary, I still keep saying the permanent secretary was pulling me from my left hand. The CMO was right in front of him. The CMO was right now in front of him, and then there were other men that were on the side trying to pull me to get to my phone. You must delete that video. That video you make for delete. And then they put their hands into my pocket and were pulling me back and forth. That is how I sustained this cut. So I was bleeding. I was like, so in this 20th century that we are, you are assaulting a woman at Connaught. And it was like, what kind of woman? And then he made an advance again towards me. And I just stood. Assuming he was going to slap me, I held him back. I said, no, don't hold on to him. And that was what happened. So I came to make a statement to the police. Apparently they had already come in here, whether it was prior to the incident or after the incident, I don't know. So I came here to just make a statement to the police that I was assaulted because I recorded. I even asked one of the OSD that was with him, Mr. Dembe, OSD Dembe. I was like, so if I was passing along the road on Twitter and there was something bad that was happening and I just made a video, is that illegal? And then he said, no, not illegal, but for this particular one, he had deleted the video. So the idea is I'm not supposed to make any video. And if you even see the video, that is not even on social media, right? If you see the video, there is no face.
Julius Maada Bio get a record for treat woman and bad. Not to 1, not to 2, not to 3, not to 4. And the SLPP also get as one of in core values respect for woman them, respect for picking them, respect for everybody. Julius Maada Bio not get respect for nobody, and he has manifested that in various ways. But Prince Adin and others, they don't care about that.
Well, now I make I always tell people them say Alpha side na SLPP they live in perfect. Most of them things are where they happen today. If we don't come out and advise, if we don't come out and give word, but during the time we not capu the sensu. Now the word no more we just capu. But all of waiting Alpha side to say one line not there and nothing not there we not to sense. Because when you watch the things that we in talk with which they happen right now, now the same thing. Now the people in this, we say they call new direction. But yes, now a new direction. Now because we not be asked the kind of direction where everybody they bring to we. This side of the SLPP, because as waiting Alpha side to say, then get two side of SLPP. We really know them for all kinds of program or less woman. Of course, woman they don't take nothing. That one day we know. You when they watch me, just look what they go on. Some of them videos there, where we they watch them, you will get love for your country. You will get that kind of feeling. You will want to make your country go before where they watch them kind of video. You get that kind of feeling when they come inside you. Several people come inside. I don't get patience for them people at this net, honestly.
Okay, before I go into that, please, I want to say you will then come. I want to welcome you. If you're new to this channel, I want to say please hit the subscribe button, okay? And then you turn on the notification bell. Please feel free for share this particular program, share this video, okay? So plenty of people will know about waiting with the discourse. This time we need for go power. People for understand waiting at the things where they go on. Now that make we always they come for broken and down for let you understand them. And at the same time, certain things that we don't want for let you know about, we go pull that under the carpet and make sure say we bring and come to you so you say self go see and understand waiting they happen. Now, you find out say the one all big team now the Ministry of Health now then go na cannot. The minister, the permanent secretary, the chief medical officer, we na the CMO, and plenty other people them. Plus then security them. Of course, if the CMO, the permanent secretary, and the minister, they try for make lady cleaner than clean pauper, where they not even pay them 12 months, where it be for say, in not reach almost days it where them pay the other one them. Because by the end of last month, it just all left how many days for let them pay them back every month. Then they pay them every month, including the allowance, them per diem and all. But they not really get conscience, yeah, for say, them people, yeah, poor cleaner them, don't they? One whole year. They not pay them. One whole year. In fact, not 1 year no more. 1 year, some month, they not pay them. They not get that conscience day. When this woman, when are the doctor, they tell them, say, no need for do them so to the cleaner them, not to so, they not get them payment. Everybody gets in right for do what they want for do. Them turn param. When they say, okay, since we don't turn param, me la video waiting they happen. Of course, we sabi that system they now. Anytime where they know say then they do bad, when you mistake, they see you with phone. No problem for you. What thing they do, them thumper the woman, assault them, fet them, wound them, scratch them. And then the woman they ask question now. At this 21st century, you can't fet woman a public, a whole minister, permanent secretary, and chief medical officer. What thing they say? Who's woman? Also not a woman. Now, thank God Alpha side don't talk, so I don't need for go to that particular area day. So this not the kind of thing. And this go make we not done with this year too. We not done with her yet. But it will make us still go small bit to IPAM. We see outside policeman them. About 7 policeman them, man them. Then prime one student, a lady na the IPAM gate. Then prime am cherry in close param, ibana ground. Tell the other one attempt for kick the woman na in face. We see the video. He attempt for kick him. Then in comping block him. Just imagine. People they don't go school. 1, 2, 3, 4 years, then they at school. Then they write them different exams, spend their money on different things them. Spend them transport. When he reach for let them graduate over the weekend, they almost 100 where they na the project. Now just 100 them pull, say now then they graduate. Which of course they don't take money na the hand, they don't ask them, they don't pay, they don't give them bank account, they don't pay, they not tell them say you not pay because you not get for seats, you not get for graduate. Then make them all go pay. Then they go pull 100 list. At the end of the day, when the people them say no, this not right, then begin for talk, then vex, then call policeman for them. Drag woman na ground. Child close param. You the officer will do that one day. You get mama or you not get mama? Put the lady na ground. You check in close. You catch damage in one whole body. Fear in complexion, lady. You damage in one whole body. Because you drag on a ground. You mass him. The other one, he claim on top and he quiz him. It's not pow. It's pow, it's not easy. It's not easy, oh. Usai we had to go. This direction, oh, they go so. Not a good direction, oh. Not a good direction at all. Okay, so let me still run back. You want to say something?
Yeah, well, you did talk of
IPAM.
the police them and IPAM issue because they know they respect woman, they go prime woman, so on and so forth. So let me tell you something. Now, I don't tell you back tradition. Where you get a house, the head of the house don't bend. All the one that we did underarm, then they follow suit. If you talk of disrespect woman, intimidate woman, if we go now the archives, we go watch, waiting now the caretaker new records, it they know say most of the police and other people they just copy. Most of them tell what they do, then they copy from them. The caretaker record, we shall be for beat woman, even when it don't be caretaker, so it don't pet woman, we know they cover for make we know, but it leak out, we know. So this way happen and IPAM, the police them, there was an information we don't get now. Say this government give uniform to people them we not even train, both a soldier and police. And to the things them where they go on, it really don't clear to we now see. Then people I guess set of police them where it be said that they can send for go execute some of them mission there. When they say sometimes for go do them kind of bad things, they get special police them. Where then they send for go do them thing and they. But to be honest enough, me people them, I don't care what you think, what you say. This is not about politics. But when you watch to the things them where this government they do, me they describe this government to be one of the unserious governments ever who don't get to this country. Honestly speaking. But now people don't know the truth. When you can't talk this truth, you get people who they come at you and curse. Come and talk, say you know this party, you know that party. We don't care. But honestly, this party, the way where they treat with the people, including people and they support them. Not a serious government this. And not a government this will get any determination for go for second time. If they really get determination and him for go for second time, they take time with we the voters them. But if this government don't care, I make always at the tell I say, behind the camera, the way how me see this pauper, they go with this country, it just sounds like say where they don't sign a document saying now one time they can't rule. So because of that, make we just do anything we feel for do. We not care. People are not going for vote we in again. Now show me the thing. But then people know they lead we next. Say now people don't get any determination for unite we or for go for second time. Now unserious people them. Plus the one the way they support themselves. When they go and do some of them nonsense thing, I will not make sense. Now we are there.
Okay, so you still watch we this now weird. Okay, you watch we on YouTube and Facebook. So please we'll find out say We get plenty people where they watch it now, but the likes really small. It's small. So encourage we, motivate we for that we do more. Hit the like button for we. If you watch we right now on YouTube, yeah, now only down there we need from you. Hit for we the like button. So we gonna say you did with we and you want for let we continue for they do this particular thing. Share the program as well, okay? So more people go come. I find out say plenty people they subscribe, but the number of people they watch now compared to the number of people who don't subscribe. So whenever you they subscribe, make sure say you press the bell icon and then you press the one with all. So anytime when they post a video, you're able to get a notification of waiting, you know, they come up now with channel, yeah. So do ya because of that one day, let I just show you this particular message. Quick one we get for do it I call them. We get for do it the way how you for subscribe. That is if you don't open them already, you do watch. Let's show you how you could able for subscribe. Yeah, they come back just now. Yes, subscribe. You always the watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All waiting you get for do, press this red subscribe button, and then you come over here and press this bell. So the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don't help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you. Alright, so now that's way you can able for do yeah. That now for you. If even you don't subscribe safe, yeah, maybe you not put on the notification bell, do that right now, yeah. That now for you, we not subscribe yet. And if you don't subscribe, don't turn on the notification bell, please always you can do now with the watch, share for with the program, and then you like this particular program, alright? Thank you very much. Now Facebook right now we get 103 reactions, and now YouTube we get 58 likes. So please hit the like button for we. Hit the like button. For you where you watch always, we tell you plenty thank you. I know say plenty people can watch, but they're not the comment. But that's not a problem. But waiting, I may get issue with where you watch, you know, like at all. Like for the program. Thank you very much. We are family, you know, and we are in it together. So, make we how we call them ginger we up. That's how I go talk yeah. Please. Right. So now we go to another we know we inside the same issue, but this same guy where Nabida guy where been do the polo for the I call Latin day for the bridge.
He say for I don't know for the Bio bridge because not Olunge bridge.
Bio Bell or Maada Bio bridge?
Maada Bio bridge.
Okay. So now this same guy where be advertise the polo them yeah. Now do this walkabout and I do the interview. But as we talk, you know, something we are noticed by this particular walkabout we do, we make a left and ask myself a question. Why he do this kind of thing? Let me listen to this one. We'll come back just now.
Fellow Sierra Leoneans, good afternoon, good evening, both home and abroad. Well, this now Gonot Hospital, the biggest hospital in the country. And we all know say we get a minister right now, who Dr. Austin Demby, one of the Minister of Health. So, we all know the last time we didn't talk about Connaught. And we all see the reckless thing that will be happen at Connaught. Well, today myself don't take the responsibility for Connaught. For now, we see the kind thing that will go on at Connaught. This now Connaught. We see for ourselves.
Not taking picture.
We see. So not to make for explaining you now everything. So now I make an through video for now see. Yes.
The president will be there, the minister will be there. Alpha Wuri. Where Fatima Biogole complain to mother. Now he can meet the park the dirty. 1 year and another person I cannot.
Okay.
1 year as cleaner.
Okay.
I mean no more the volunteer at the office them small and they go and walk.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sorry for winning at this country.
Okay, so the minister not they give no pay.
No, you know they reach yourself, you know I know.
Okay.
When you call Alpha Wuri.
Okay.
Thank you, mommy. Let God bless you, ma.
Now do see, they are Connaught. Now don't see this na Connaught. So Connaught don't turn to dirty bill because what they tell people that they know they believe. Una na the diasporas, una see for una self. This na Connaught. Even the patient themselves, they don't get good medical facility. Anything the patient they need, then they demand for money. So una see for una self. And then say we get Minister of Health and Sanitation, una Dr. Austin Demby. From the first day, we them been do this reckless behavior in a Connaught hospital. Now the day that they would them for sack Dr. Demby immediately because the health sector not to side for play with. And if the president of Sierra Leone, you don't put somebody, now make I always tell the Sierra Leoneans them, I say we get godly fear in president, who they think positive for the betterment of this nation. But the people that they put before, now then they try for discredit in governance and they try for cram down. If you think about some of the political appointees then today in this country, they're not responsible. I will continue to tell the Sierra Leoneans and say, some of them they're not responsible, some of them they're responsible. And why they're responsible, now they see what then they deliver in the country. So this now Dr. Augustine Demby, you feel this as a Minister of Health, you not even get time for can visit the area. So una see for una self, yeah? Una ready for cost me back today in social media, I no go tire. Una see this now Connaught so. Connaught they generate money. The people that not even care, they don't know about nothing. The only thing they care about now for their own selfish interest, their pocket only. Una see Connaught rubbish, but all they tell people that they don't believe. Una see na Connaught so all over dirty bill. They don't even care about the people them. They don't even care about the patient them. They already say the country they move in the right track. So una see for una self. This na Connaught the biggest hospital. What's Sierra Leone depend on? Na Connaught this. So una see. Dr. Augustine Demby, na him only know what in they palm, or na him know what in they do in that ministry there as a Minister of Health and Sanitation. So if you wanna sit down, una they watch, think them go the wrong way, una say, una for talk about the political appointees them, say the devil you don't dress, enough for undress them. Well, me are ready for undress me own devil because me devil them put down for like dance in the street, like perform well, not for like you can misbehave. So una see this na Connaught.
This is one whole government.
Una see this na the electrical wire, this way exposed. This self risk. Una see for una self. I say this minister is not responsible. Dr. Augustine Demby, una see for una self. This all is not necessary because una just imagine. Who say then they take care of people their life. Una see this na electrical wire, so now exposed. So una see for una self. Una see na Connaught. This na Connaught. Una see the gutter there all side dot. Una see for una self. This na Connaught. Una see, we not get responsible minister here too. This na Connaught. So when they say Dr. Demby they do extremely well, so una see for una self. Una see dirty the all side. Una see dirty the all side. Una see dirty the all side.
They do extremely well for.
Look am, dirty the all side. Una see for una self. Connaught don't turn to dirty box. Una see dirty brand the all side. Dirty bag the all side. Una see. Dirty the all side. Una see the gutter there. Side and say then they treat mortal man. Una see all side dirty. Una see for una self.
This is the emergency room outside with mold.
Una see. This na the emergency room. This una see for una self. So they already say Connaught the free medical facility who President Bio and get the Sierra Leoneans them. Well, the minister know they take responsibility. Una see dirty the all side. I don't really know that responsible for them cabbage there. But pay them. So they say they know they pay them, the minister not care about them. So now see, this na Connaught. Dr. Demby, you know they do nothing. Dr. Demby from the first day then for Saka, not a responsible minister.
But what are supposed to do?
So now see, na Connaught so.
Because they know they pay them, I mean they know they do what.
Dr. Demby na good work this. What they say the best minister, then put Dr. Wuri, then can give you the worst one back. Dr. Demby. See for yourself. You as a Minister of Health. See for yourself.
So because
pay them, my fellow brothers and sisters, una see na Connaught. Connaught don't turn to dirty box. Una see this na Connaught.
Okay, the point are they trying for me?
All side is smell inside Connaught. Anybody tell you say Connaught get good flavor na lie. All side is smell. So una see this na Connaught. Dr. Demby. See your ministerial position where you get at the country. See? You see, this na Connaught too, not the other side. All side is smell. All side is smell. This na Connaught. The 1 month then they take taxpayer money then give una they eat am free one. The owner they do they pretend say una they work for the people there.
Audio not too long, but anyway, you know how for quarter. Ask them if they because they know they pay them. Now make them know they do the job.
The people then say they know they pay them.
So that make them not for do them work.
Say so now make them know they do them job. So if they know they do them job, Dr. Dembi now irresponsible if you can't pull them. It counts people that way then they do their job.
Exactly.
But if you use it as a minister, you know they talk not about this.
Look at this.
See the gutter there. Una see for yourself. The Minister of Health. What's in there for? Now only God now know. Una see for yourself. Una see na corner. Una see the dirty there na corner so. Inside the hospital, una see the corner. What they say we get Minister of Health. Minister who not responsible. Look at because if you're responsible now in duty for the worker. Not about they take motor car go sit down at your office. They see they bang you, taxpayer money they on you, then the people that they work for them they suffer.
Banga. I'm in the building. Man fed up, man. They make mumu talk. Pull up the tune. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system it just stay nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just a passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet salon just a nasty. It's sorry.
Do not make one nasty.
To start with salon so nasty. So nasty. This president's government is over nasty. What's in a nasty? Check with parliament if you see nasty. Always them talk, who talk at a nasty. We ministers now them body nasty. For shots, call them papa nasty. Judicial system is smelling nasty. Now so nasty. Anti-corruption, them fake and nasty. They make sabi but nasty. We police and soldier, they all sorry. Cause the system nasty. We footballers, they over sorry. Cause SLFA nasty. The lighting system so nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
It's so nasty. The water system it just stay nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
That's so nasty. Just a passage pad up and nasty.
Nasty, yeah.
And the real nasty. See we sweet salon just a nasty. It's sorry. Do not make one nasty. Entertainers, they not take me serious. That make we more nasty. Medical facility, it's too rotten. See people they die nasty. Politics that the original nasty. We make salon down nasty. Free education, but me I not see nothing. Planning just a nasty. Some drivers themselves just too nasty. Make sense for business nasty. See for itself not the most salon sorry. Angry they kill we nasty. Perspective that the country up and nasty. Salon.
Indeed, my people, them not so nasty and everything just not over nasty inside we are. You know, let me begin on the as we all don't see the house where me and you they seek. The house we're responsible for save life. Could you imagine you the come on your house for going to hospital for go they don't they for save your life. At the end of the day, the hospital where you they go, now they you they go get more infection than you yourself where you come out with the sick. You come out with one sick, you go take so many different sick them inside the hospital. Now we take eyes look at Connaught Hospital of us, the #1 hospital where maybe if self one begin to boast off, we they begin point them inside the capital city. Connaught Hospital of all. Now in dirty so like one side of Bome. But you know, somebody go one can praise, then two fools there because now the same two fools them will do the first interview, now they do the second interview.
So don't somebody go one can praise them now.
No, I'm not talk to you. Allow me, please. Somebody one can praise them, say they talk fine. You know, for me, Bible, the warrior, I not get no way where I the praise. The same way I not get for praise caretaker. Yes. Now the same way them two fools there are not able to praise them. The only thing we make them able come and talk nicely so me people them we all seen them they on top them people there. For any time where they want come for come paint. You happen like say God, they come up behind them back, then come back and say the truth, say, no, this way we can't talk. You know, the same thing are in the caretaker, they display. The same thing. So on Tuesday, he go and make a statement, or in reporter, then go and report, like say, Tina, but when caretaker come, he can't sit down before media, he can't sit down before TV station, and they can't prove which, say, all waiting don't happen, now nonsense are they do.
So now I know say you can talk, but you not remember, you don't know what you do talk. You don't know say, anybody we can feel unak, you could just the pull word na emote, you know they know what they pull.
But now I can tell you say there is no way with me. Some man go and can praise them. Me, I know they able to praise them. Let me go into the talk them. We in the stupid way for hospital. I say hospital. We for even pronounce Creole self on a Creole, you know sound na emote. I don't know how they can pull them people bring them at the city. Just so can choke the crowd at the city. Come on upline. Left what they do in the name of power can't choke them for even pronounce as we say hospital. Garbage and cabbage. Like that already they put in a plate so they eat. Listen to what it say. It say most of the political appointees them, they're not responsible. Indeed. But when they talk of responsible, you get for start time from the leader of the house. Because when you get a house, that house they they go well. Things they go okay they. People know they show the kind responsibility they're supposed for putting at the placement, it be decent. Before they begin blame the one the way they begin first to the caretaker where in they oversee the affairs of the house. Now I make always I tell Shembepe my brother and I say the caretaker gets a role for play. Because some of them guys are where you can't appoint the same way they work for we for make you satisfied. Now the same way the people that we can appoint they work. Some of them I want them they come at the offices themselves. Or for can watch some of them places if things they go well they what they consider or concern is now for when months done they receive their salary plus other yuki corruption things them where they do. So if this bubble where they can't talk, say the political appointees them not responsible, but beginning from the top, take hand on. And secondly, he use one word where he say, they can say you will make the devil not for undress them. But in this case, they can't undress the devil. Now we since that they fetch us, so you not plan for undress the devil, either the other fool we talk say in come oversee. Not because if even you say come oversee, tell me one side self when a dirty box day, as what you they see a picture. The graveyard themselves, who's one way they see dirty, like this dirty we see in a hospital. When they see that picture, they see videos them. So right now the wall is small. Person they come and lie, say, now so under the way make they go Google, begin watch things the way they happen on that particular side.
You know go compare the graveyard. Let me say most country then transit points, who side then they go left dirty. It clean. Because then the organizer, where they cut you dirty, they put inside container, then the organizer, he clean past corners. Not say
well, I make I tell you, say, I wonder the parts of oversee where this woman come up with a big fool, plus the big fool, but over there to the worker for go to them videos there. And indeed, I still then at the undress side where he say, you will make it able not for undress them. If this way, where una they undress other people them, una so now they undress the doing of and the action of the caretaker, as we say. So if we don't take in right direction. But when this caretaker come, we get what you call false life where it begin rule with. Early morning grab, they go in a certain office, they say they go watch. Yes, we know say not for continue.
You know the other false life.
Because that's a church your uncle they come.
Wait.
I know say they come.
No, you know the other false life where my uncle make? My uncle stay right side and get technology when they monitor people, they almost close and they go work.
Now she catch up there. In the talk for Shinka itself because not to we. You know the part it a lie. Honestly, it a lie.
No, it ain't lie.
So you not care what he can't talk. We get for come up bad panam. So like what they talk. If not so, we all don't stand for unrest with leaders. Them when they do the bad, we all come as a team. We can't tell them say this way they do it wrong. Maybe we problem for don't solve half, but nobody know they do them. We concern say because me na this party are they, me na party picking, are not able to see the problem where they go on na me government. You know this na a shame to the highest degree. Left that cannot dey. Check now you building where most of them they sit on all day all night. If they show you the right now, you they even discourage. Which kind of government is? Who said this direction they take we from bad to worse? Anyway, come, defend your uncle.
I know say the caretaker where you vote for You don't regret them because you don't make the country, don't paralyze.
It don't paralyze everything. Everything don't go to the drain.
Okay, let's go inside T-Boy and talk quick one. He say you don't talk down there, some of them not responsible. Now they know say they're not responsible. We don't tell a lot and say then guy they are not responsible. But they not been believe we. Then been take and say with the politics. This is not politics. Now waiting we see now they talk. And one thing we're very interested, we know they talk here because one for talk or all the copy from waiting and they say because then tell we say we pay attention. So we add with the pay attention to anything where then they do. He said they're very selfish indeed. Because that minister, that they pay them 2 salary, especially the Ministry of Health. Then they pay an allowance for corona. Then they pay in salary back as a minister. It's very selfish. You know, they think of the patients and they think of the workers. Then they just care about himself and in family. Look at this other thing. Life. You know, the time where the caretaker don't... You know, I listened to how you call him, Keketoma this morning. He say the presidential secretary. He say the thing where the caretaker don't do in 3 years now we had. If na any other country na the sub-region, like this 3 years, therefore we don't take 7 days as celebration day. Then they celebrate no more because of the good things the way the caretaker don't do. 3 years. He said the good things the way they don't do, therefore they celebrate. Now look at this thing. The good things the way the caretaker don't do. Now inside this same thing, this same 3 years, now tell we say, after we don't tell we say, wait, I did the gun running. Now he come back and tell we say, wait till been see. The tell where you don't know, wait till you say, wait till the meetings are 2 different things, and I know. And he say, we don't get experience. And Keketoma self tell we say, he get experience past all the one them, where we don't in that position then. The same way so tell we say, for transform the country, not to over network. Now we know. Then tell them the way they hang him in Belen I call that place. Bintumani, where they campaign, it talk them like where they take fork for drink pepper soup. It just the pull on a mouth. Then be one am. Samura be one am, eh? He say they take 10. Some people that will not get experience and they talk all kind of talk. And that's true. Let we look at football generally. You when they watch, when are the spectator, when you watch the game, you sabi play past the one way they inside the field. But when they put you inside the field, you not sabi do nothing. Now in this so. The time when they watch the football, they say, hey, this, if we don't score this goal, hey, you don't make them catch you offside. Hey, if you don't pass and so. You know, you can see them people and when they play. Now so caretaker been there. Now they don't get the vest. They see the number 9 jersey. They say, go now, like this, score the goal. Free goal, only they pass them over the bar. Then now they can't tell we say, well, wait till you see where they out to wait till you see where they inside are 2 different things. So this now warning for everybody. Let no politician not come and can begin tell you all kind of things go to rata. Because when he go there, no the do am. Now no believe them none. When they come na power vote for them, then deliver we clap for them. When they not deliver, let we remove them instant from the side where they dey. Now warning, my brother, if you get all that thing, you can go ahead. If you not get there, we move to the other part.
Now one we brother Ali Conte they ask we to them out for like.
Okay.
We brother Mr. Ali Conte, a very simple. If now your phone you only watch the program, just look now you left hand side, the side where they see the amount of people and where they watch the program.
Okay, so
you get some.
Sorry, I not cut you. Maybe it then na the live chat, so I'm not go able for see what you talk to.
Okay.
So if you then at the live chat, so you see the chat and the waka waka, you see na the right hand side under the video na your right hand side, 1 times sign, 1 X sign there. Press that X sign there, you come out of the live chat, and then it carry you go na the page of Inself. Then you see the like finger then there, the thumbs up. Not only so, this way they so. This one no allow show. This way they so. Yeah, not to the way they so. The way they so now you press. Okay? If you want for share themselves, you can able for share. I think na that day. Sometimes they na the live chat, so now I make it not the same. Sorry for that. Sorry for disturb you. Bye.
We can move. We move.
Okay, so if we can move.
are don't come back today for can't talk about things where they happen. Are we on sweet cats alone? I know we let we let for do them bad things them. We they feel most alone. I know we yard. Famul, this na you yard. Once a plenty thank you to the one that will subscribe to the channel and we don't like, comment and share with video. And we want to say plenty thank you to una we get the patience for go na YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook, click with video them. Burn una credit for support we watch with video them. Who tell una plenty thank you. If you just join me today, we want to say do ya press the subscribe button and then you press the notification bell. So anytime we post the video, you will be amongst the first people then we go get with video them.
Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. It don't done. It no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help me for share this program. Yeah, God bless you. Okay. So now so yeah. Where then say you like, I don't know if now sometimes not to this the live chat you dey like not to they give you thumbs up. If they come out now the live chat and go outside and go knock the button there, not to do how you make you dey see that don't make the finger there already. Now you go touch ya. Anyway, thank you. But let we see if people really they understand what they say. We get 93 like right now. Let we just make 100, but let we see if people understand what you mean. 100, please hit them for we. And then YouTube, Facebook, we get about 259 reactions. Thank you very much. In fact, they even passed the one they say for the watch right now. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Facebook, thank you. Okay, people they understand now. Don't go 95. They left 5 people in for it and for let go to 100. But in the meantime, let me go quick now, and then we listen to this one here. We can always tell you say, where person the talk, you get for pay attention. Listen to them very well. When you listen get yourself for go into the world of imagination, yeah, and think of waiting them they don't tell we before. You come back to waiting and they tell we right now. Compare the all two and see if waiting them in the talk now the same thing with waiting and they do and waiting then they say right now. By the time you open your eye, you dey find out say na too much then get. Then they lie. And anybody will talk something today, tomorrow it change them. It means say it not mean waiting it been talk. It be just talk at that moment say for satisfy people. Okay, the presidential secretary, not to today it dey with the caretaker. From where then before even them begin campaign, it don't dey with and be live bobo. All of the talk where the caretaker they do, it dey with them. Now in the right again. When mean say anything where the caretaker talk, it know of them and it know them to later. But if you forget what you have been talk during the campaign and you talk something different, it means you not mean them, you lie upon the people. So now think this what we able for dictate this morning from the presidential secretary. Please listen fine and listen very well. Keketoma they begin for talk. Then the caretaker go kind say, but don't listen and pay attention, yeah. Then you go understand what the tell say. We move.
We fly.
If not any other president, any side of this sub-region, what this president don't do in 3 years, I tell me free and the other day say, they don't declare 7 days just for celebrate. Because I'll give you one simple comparison. Let's take for instance Rwanda. Now they start the MCC in 2004. But then President Kagame came in 2000. He don't take my office over 20 years. But up till now, Rwanda still not able to get eligible for made they select them for the compact after almost 20 years in office. The president only don't take 3 years in office. We don't get eligibility for compact. But you know, only stop there. We are spending 200% more than Rwanda just on primary education.
Keke,
yes.
You make mention of the president in statements where he been talked during the campaign, say it hits the ground running. And indeed, according to you, say the president hits the ground running based on some of him programs, them way he be aligned under the new direction manifesto way he starts for implement, so he become president. Some of them programs there, let's take you to the one we get for do with the economic policies them within the new direction manifesto. Immediately we then declare him as president to see side through the Ministry of Finance, then put together fiscal policies them where with the hope say then go able for tackle the economic problems. 3 years down the line with implementing some of them programs there and then fiscal policies there. So the economy of Salone is still a challenge. Exchange rates still they go up in order for stable it. So with all them things there, so you want to tell Salone people as some of them programs they are the new direction manifesto and the additional fiscal policies the way His Excellency and in team puts together, they work well.
Of course they work well.
If then they work well, where the result?
Well, I'll give you the result. You ask question, make I give you the result.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, when we take over, you always get to remember, say, we take over with lots of issues with the economy. For instance, all the donor partners them, where they support this country, many of them, they don't abandon Sierra Leone. They don't abandon Sierra Leone because the previous government, they don't lost faith in them in terms of how they handle the economy, in terms of corruption. So the very first thing what you for do, now for making sure you restore confidence, for then donors and for me then come back. So effective now do. So for instance, if you want to get COVID, they are still paying people on time. We still able to make sure say we meet with challenges them at the budget, you understand? Because donors then get confidence in this government. Say, one, we're economically prudent. Also, we serious about the fight against corruption. But you don't really stop there. Because many times when you talk about NTR, you talk about the bread and butter issue. You go and say, for instance, the price of rice don't go up, the price of sugar don't go up. But it's not just in Sierra Leone, it happen all over the world. So I'll give you a small example about Nigeria. In 2018 in Nigeria, a bag of 50 kilograms of rice.
We don't have to compare Salone economy and that of Nigeria. Nigeria far way bigger than Salone.
So the point I make that the fact say, in 2018, you know they expect say the same price then go day 2018 and then go day now. So I'll give you an example. A bag of rice in Nigeria, 50 kilograms, was about 13,000 naira. We're at $33.
Why you want
now
to
2021?
No,
No,
Mr. Sandi, why you want to draw the discussion to that of Nigeria? We know they compare the economy with Salone. They talk about the issues them where presidents be campaign on and he become president 3 years along the line. What he don't do for reflect on them promises that they will make. Not on Nigeria, they talk about.
No, so I they make Nigeria because for make you able to understand the issues, you get to get a comparative case with other countries. You know they're able just talk say, oh, price they go up in the market, sugar they go up in the market.
But during campaigns and not be they compare the issues and they will...
No. What you talk about, then make I tell you say the enormity of the problems the way you come it. You understand? Now you get to understand. But nothing not static. 3 years, no world price not the way static. In the UK, in the US. So I just want to give example.
Hold on, please, Khadija. Make I will talk to Mr. Keketoma. Mr. Keketoma, this same talk where they talk to, not so similar of this talk where Caretaker Bio been talk during the 2018 presidential debate, where he tell we the people of Sierra Leone say, we they suffer because APC don't have rest. Now 200,000 as per Kaba in your time, now be 60,000. Maybe you forget. Make I remind you back.
What is now abundantly clear is that the 10 years of APC misrule and economic mismanagement has definitely created considerable suffering for the people of this country. From Falaba to Kedima and from Kailan to Potloko, the people want change. The people are tired of the suffering of paying for a bag of rice at 200,000 from only 60,000 in 2007.
Okay, we don't hear that one day. But wait, Keketoma, you hear waiting caretaker been saying them thing in day?
Yes, not a government policy for control price. Now 1950 thinking, now 1990 Stone Age thinking, now the government not get responsibility for control price.
Right.
So I be just want to tell you, say, in 2018, a bag of 50 kilo rice in Nigeria was 13,000 naira. Now in 2021, the same bag of rice at 28,000 naira, like $70.
Okay.
That's about 700,000 naira Sierra Leone. You understand? Even at Sierra Leone stage, we are doing far less than what in Nigeria they pay for a 50 kilo bag of rice.
You know, when I don't know, with people like they say, dog don't lick you now your face. That they can describe the guy people like that. You know, them people they are not serious. This set of government will get this power dry in misdirection. They're not serious, me people them. Una where they can't argue for them people. Now the same unseriousness both una all don't load. Una where they support them people that do ya. Una not unserious so some of una. But una not be noting at the direction. So as we self don't take the honor for come help for talk, make we all able get that kind of understanding. Say this direction, where them be big fool, we all say now new direction, will not be asked questions. Say who side this direction get for take you, whose direction this? We all told the road for votes for them to ya. With a big una. Not to by power, not to by high voice. We dey calm down to una. Make what we dey do so not go in vain. Make we able take the right decision and test other person. And when we test them, we feel say enough fit for the system. Una may we take the style where America then do to Donald Trump. Una may we practice good politics. Please, me people, make we practice good politics. If we practice good politics now, we had, as I say yesterday, not for me and you again. You see, we face there all the bone they don't show now. But I'm for picking them tomorrow. Some of what they talk to now, so not to face them this show. It's a fresh pass show. Now Tranga so, you know, where country Tranga. If they see young man the street, they pass na street, if they walk like them beat our own legs. One thing, not to me face this. They want it food no day. The Gary self will be the manage yourself. Trade, who they use to manage yourself. Then I forget yourself na problem because all going on diamond now we had.
So wait, I find out say plenty people not able for understand what in this particular clip they about. Sometimes they where you give
if not any other president any side of this sub-region, what in this president don't do in 3 years? I tell me friend the other day say they don't declare 7 days just for celebrate. Because I give you one simple comparison. Let's take for
of Nigeria, we know they compare the economy with
No. What you talk about? That make I tell you say the enormity of the problems the way you come it.
Yeah, make I able talk to Mr. Keketoma. Mr. Keketoma, this same talk where they talk to, not so similar of this talk where Maada Bio been talk during the 2018 presidential debate, where he tell we the people of Sierra Leone say we they suffer. Because APC don't left rest now 200,000 as per Kaba in your time now be 60,000. Maybe you forget. Make I remind you back.
What is now abundantly clear is that the 10 years of APC misrule and economic mismanagement has definitely created considerable suffering for the people of this country. From Falaba to Kedima and from Thailand to Port Loko, the people want change. The people are tired of the suffering of paying for a bag of rice at 200,000 from only 60,000 in 2007.
Okay, we don't hear that one day. But wait, Keketoma, you are waiting caretaker been saying anything in day?
Yes, not a government policy for control price. Now 1950 thinking, now 1990 Stone Age thinking, now the government not get responsibility for control price. Right. So I be just want to tell you say in 2018. A bag of 50 kilo rice in Nigeria was 13,000 naira. Now in 2021, the same bag of rice at 28,000 naira, like $70.
Okay.
That's about 700,000 naira Sierra Leone. You understand? Right. Even at Sierra Leone stage, we are doing far less than what in Nigeria they pay for.
Well, that's how they talk. this now plead no more me they plead to people them. I think so now for anything I see I for beg them first before I begin talk. Because this facts where we don't stand on show. If we all not put ends together for make we will win this fight, not problem. Now picking them to get for suffer. And I get for suffer, I tell you now, Gary will be the manager. So I push mosquito, say not over dry. You know they eat to time. You know they get that kind of food way for nourish your body because we not get money. Right now, we are you know they are the first front of this government. You know, get no political affiliation. Forget about that too. You know they survive now. We are there. You know they happen. So we not big good now. Make we all team up one side and fight this fight for a better Sierra Leone. If not to that, hey, I'm afraid. We not go pray for let this government will be for 6 years. The 4 year plus the 1 year campaign, it do for them. Make we can test other person. If the person can't do back the same thing, when this caretaker they do so, hey, me people them, make we take the decision back until God bring the right person for we. If we not begin to do the way like what them do Donald Trump, then come then sit down no more, then relax. Me always say I don't see also now 10 years. After 10 years now they come on, me people them, it will be big problem for me, you, and we pick them tomorrow.
I think you need for listen certain things then, and not say yes. Waiting the caretaker they talk, waiting in Bobo and they talk, na two different things. You know, it's very clear. You Keketoma, you know, this not the thing where they hold the last government to account for. Say the people then suffer under you know the weight of corruption and all of them things. Then they. And the things that be the deal at the market, yes, from 60,000 to 200,000 for bag, okay? And then blame the last government. But now Keketoma say no to the government and for blame. So you see the double-quoted vibes so they talk about. Anyway, let me see something quick one. 104 people we don't like. Please continue for hit the like button. And yourself we there na Facebook, please. Thank you very much. Share, and share. Thank you, and God bless we all. Well, I think say me, I don't tire.
Okay, because you don't tire, one we bother they ask we when Francis Silla, they ask we if we get phone line. Of course we get phone line, but normally we open phone line on the program we get when Blue Mine, when Sunday and Wednesday, 3 o'clock saloon time. But all the other days there, we not open phone line. We just do on this normal way. So now the 2 days of the one day, we phone line they open here, my brother. Thank you for ask. Yes, my brother. You say you don't tire?
Yeah.
No, you know, I would tire. Say the rest. For come the other day. Well, they will only put up and then a problem. Now rest to the rest. For pigs in for the other day. Well, so far so good, me people. I mean, all of this will get talked on today. As we all know, waiting to go on right now. Some man fast, some man get for rest. I think get for God, midnight for pray. We expect everybody is whether they be Christian or Muslim. We expect that. Of course, we will come back tomorrow at the same time with the same program at the same channel. We now go tire. As they not go tire until they do the right thing before rest. But if they were not do the right thing, and the other one for concept not do the right thing, now here we stop back, we bombard for them. Yeah, but we don't pray for that anyway. We pray say this suffer all the suffer so now. Make God relieve we from this sufferness and bring somebody with a greater humanitarian feeling for we the masses. Until we meet again now the next program with people them, we love and appreciate Una. All of our time, like, comments, do everything for make this channel go before we appreciate. As we always say, we not get followers them. We na one family, na family members that we get. We will talk to you now. Bible the biggest warrior. We stand for waiting. He stand for the iron. We not the bend. Not to MRC. You iron no in don't bend. No. You iron. He stands still. Tata. I love you all.
Okay, until we meet again, by God in power. Tomorrow inside we program what we call Blue Mind. Somebody they ask for phone number. Tomorrow na Wednesday we dey inside the program Blue Mind live phone call, okay? Live WhatsApp call. 3 p.m. Now we dey join you for lay you go able for call and add your voice inside the program, okay? So we want to tell you plenty thank you. You don't watch, you don't like, you don't comment, you don't share, every other person. Yeah, we appreciate you so much. God bless we all. Let God continue for guide and protect we. Until we meet again. You don't see something?
We not see it too. We not see it too.
It's in the bastard family.
We not see it too.
Brown you.
We not see it too.
Okay,
Okay, the bar all with you been talk. We not see it too. You be talk say salon for better. We not see it too. You be still for new direction. We not see it too. The bridge, the papa should dream. We not see it too. Okay, the bar all with you been talk. We not see it too. You be talk say salon for better. We not see it too. You be still for new direction. We not see it too. The bridge, papa should dream. We not see it too. Country guy. The country guy.
Jerry,
the country guy.
Now will be dance for them. Now will be clap for them. To God, clap for them. So why you for Shinkawi? So why you want Kandawi? The tax them too high.
Yeah,
they're too high. The dollar to the It's all fight too plenty, where we don't cry for you all let. They angry too baku, where we don't dance for you all let. Af my son, you dig bang and bent a garant till I'm a lanko. Kerema yoma, yeah. Dama soto dengan anti-corruption, eh. When I see, eh. You don't can that we don't put to hope it's cost. You don't can pepe, we don't put to fubino. So now we pay man this far. Deeper, so now we pay man this far. Popa, so now we pay man this far.
Okay, the bar all with you been talk. We not see it too. You be talk say salon for better. We not see it too. You be still for new direction. We not see it too. The bridge, the papa should dream. We not see it too. Okay, the bar all with you been talk. We not see it too. You be talk say salon for better. We not see it too. You be still for new direction. We not see it too. The bridge, papa should dream. We not see it too. Country guy. The country guy. Wanna see stand up. The country guy.
Now so it go be. Alright now, the part don't change. Lunge bridge, now it's still tomorrow. Gary self, now in don't dey so. Well we be think say now so it go be. By all the change, we still dey wait. By all the change, we still not see. Palm tree, wait for covery.
Simple joke.
And now it's so, now it for don't parry.
True. What so bad we do? We just want tell the passé. We don't tell you with the things and true. If we talk the truth, what so bad we do? We just want show the passé. We don't tell you with the things and true. Okay, the back can for show you say that's the country all Simona. Can for show you say that's the country all India, Pepe dia, West dia, all India. Okay, the bar all with you been talk. We not see it too. You be talk say salon for better. We not see it too. You be still for new direction. We not see it too. The bridge, the papa should dream. We not see it too. Okay, the bar all with you been talk. We not see it too. You be talk say salon for better. We not see it too. You be still for new direction. We not see it too. The bridge, papa should dream. We not see it too. The country guy. The country guy.